This is Father Len McMillan. I'm the pastor of St. Pius, and I wanted to ask, what is the holiest day of the year? It's a trick question because the holiest day of the year is actually 3 days. It's 3 days, one celebration. So it's the Triduum. Triduum just means 3 days, but it's one celebration. Holy Thursday, Good Friday, and Easter. So it celebrates the Lord's Passion. That for us is the holiest day, so I'm hoping everybody takes it serious. And it starts off with Holy Thursday, the institution of the Eucharist. But the Triduum is really a marriage. It's a wedding ceremony. In the Old Testament, there's this promise that one day when the Christ comes, that God will marry his people. Christ is called the bridegroom, that will be in this marriage of love with God. Religion is a marriage, and the Triduum, it's our wedding ceremony. So just, for example, in ancient Judaism, when a couple got married, first they would start with this ritual bath, then this anointing, and then the ceremony where you'd wear a white dress called a katoon, and then the only day of your life you're allowed to wear a crown is on your wedding day. Well, Jesus does all that in the Triduum. At the Last Supper, he's wearing a wedding dress. On the cross, he's wearing a wedding dress. When he's resurrected, he's wearing a wedding dress. And on the cross, he's wearing a crown. At the Last Supper, he offers a cup of wine. That's actually how the whole wedding ceremony starts. He's anointed the day before. That's the preparation for the wedding. So the Triduum for us is this wedding between us and God. But it also celebrates this rebirth. And here's where things get a little hard. For Catholics, our history is to have a rebirth. First, you have to enter death. It actually goes from death to new life. It goes for entering the darkness, then the light. This is how all the great spiritual masters, the saints, even the Bible itself is always making this point. This point is what's called the Paschal mystery. The mystery is actually if you enter death, then you're reborn. You enter the darkness, then you see the light. So that's what we call the Paschal mystery. This makes Catholics very much different than a lot of Protestant denominations, because they'll say you pray and you get and get and get and get and get and get. We'd say actually you offer yourself up, enter death, empty yourself out, and that's when you become actually reborn. So there's great spiritual master I like, Meister Eckhart, mystic, German mystic, said everybody thinks the spiritual life is about addition, getting more and more and more. That's the way of the world. The way of the spiritual life, he said, is not addition, but subtraction. The more you lose yourself, the more your true self is born. Pick any saint, and that's exactly how they work. St. Francis, he tries so hard to be this image of success and party boy. But it's only when he empties himself that he discovers his true self and becomes holy. That's the story of all the saints. That's the story of every character in the Bible. That once they lose themselves, they find this whole new beginning. So as we approach the Triduum, let us enter the Paschal mystery. Let us enter this wedding with God where we lose our false self and what we gain is God. So God bless. Take the Triduum serious.